Not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up. And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Pass to Craig. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
1 second left. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back with you shortly. And some good young players for the Miami Heat, including Tyler Hero, who's played a vital role since his rookie season.
Had a great opportunity from Rick.
And some felt that Hero plateaued a bit in year 2, Grant.
Yeah, well, still plenty of time for him to grow, though, B.A. And there's reason for optimism. In Miami, you've got to be locked in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Jeremy Lamb. MP is out there with O'Shea Brissett. And it's Duarte in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Duarte. And Hero grabs the board.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Turner, he's checked in for Brissett. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's MP. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. MP's got his first points of the night. The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Oh, wow!
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Not played in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this.
In for the Heat.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Holiday finds MP. Here's Duarte. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
From 10 feet away, they get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Miami foul.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Morris, he's checked in for Adebayo. Akpala comes in for Butler. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Oladipo.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Vincent. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
But how about the efforts and instincts and hustle on the pick and roll by Morris? Nicely done.
2 minutes
MP with it.
in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. 1:43 left in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
MP outside to end the run. Hits the trifecta.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Miles Turner. That's his 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Miami, Gabe Vincent. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Sabonis checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brissett. Here's MP. Can't get it to drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Vincent. Tipped away. Here's the break, and the officials signal backcourt violation. Not careful there.
In for the Heat.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. Miami, no good that time either. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
Ooh, I'm thinking Vietnamese tonight. By me. Yeah.
Tuning in. So long, everybody.
Trade rumors. Bro, I want to stay, though. Look, I know, but it's his...
Don't mind me.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Who's got ball? What you got going on today? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey. Yo, I got him. Hey, right here. Hey, he can ball. Shut up! Focus! Foul!
Yeah, get serious. Come on.
Good shot, MP. Hey. Hey, hit me up.
I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, right, who's watching him? Good shot, MP. Hey, right here. Way to grab that, MP. Yo, right here.
Yikes. excuse me.
Oh, that's all you, MP. Hey, hey, hey! Good snatch, MP! Hey, hey, right here.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, let's go, let's do it! I'll take it!
The My Team Unlimited Championship Finals started with Last Gen as Swaggy P. Holmes looked to defeat last year's runner-up, Eyeball Splash. With $200,000 on the line, Game 1 started off with both players getting a feel for each other. Splash hit a 3 with Chris Mullen to take a 2-point lead, but Swaggy P. Holmes countered with a 3 of his own with Jalen Rose. They ended the first quarter with Splash leading 14-11. In the second quarter, Splash was ready to take control of the game. After a Cedric Maxwell 3, Splash took a 22-15 lead. Swaggy P. Holmes said, "Not on my watch." After getting an Anthony Davis dunk and a Kevin Garnett offensive rebound putback, Swaggy tied the game at 25. Splash responded with a "yes, on your watch." Splash would steal the ball with Cedric Maxwell and hit a 3 to take a 31-25 lead at the half.
It was tied, and all of a sudden you're down by 6 when you blink.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in India. Now it's headed down to David Up.
Thank you, Kevin.
And those kind of words, DA, right from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Avdia. And it's Harrell in at the... with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It was so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. Initially, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that we left our game in the NBA. And what do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento. You need a few keys to do that. You need a great player. You need great passes. You need unselfish guys. And you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. And we have it all.
And for the Pacers, Torrey Craig is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's MP. And it's Brissett in at the 5, down low. And for the Wizards, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. On draft night 2011, the Spurs made one of the all-time great trades, acquiring the rights to Kawhi Leonard from the Pacers for George Hill.
And don't forget, San Antonio also got the draft rights to Davis Bertans. Now, Bertans wouldn't play for the Spurs until 2016. He's turned into one of the best shooting bigs in the game, finishing top 10 in three-point shooting a couple of times. Not bad for a 6'4". One of the reasons Hachimura was selected in the top 10, his ability to knock down shots beyond the arc as a 4.
And that one is good. Craig's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Beal. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Lamb finds MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort. He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
To the inside, Bryant goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bryant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Checking into the
new group
Wizards.
in now for Indiana. Brissett has checked in for Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. Justin Holiday's checked in for Karis LeVert. And MP subbed in for Brogdon. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Also Jeremy Lamb out there. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. There's the pass to Neto. And another miss by Washington. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Brissett. Back to MP. Kept alive by Indiana. Sabonis with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Kispert, no good. MP right side. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony.
Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you made from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Trying to make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up beat. My word is a fire hands. Be talking this is monster ugly, cause they need some dance. This little only good to my household. Gotta treat these women with man. So I had a full house, draw me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worry about them no more. Ain't worry about me no more. Why they playing these streets some more? I'ma worry about how I grow. Can't shit with me if we not same boat. My friends and they on my phone. You don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up these digits, I gotta I'm on a mission, I got a vision, keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm sipping. I'm different, move different, when move different. Yeah, I don't know, let them present for Christmas. I want it all in my holiday wish. What I got on limited edition. Got so much drip like I went fishing. Entertain my woman now. I just keep my woman in good condition. Multiplying money, don't do the vision. Can I live without this? Why I'm addicted. Suing time when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fishing. Don't mind me, why you so focused on me? Worry about your bread, cause I'm getting to this green. Be thinking they top of these, they really don't know. Just know what I'm about it. No, I hope. My bank account hefty, pockets is hefty. I'm in good shape. You looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know.
In the third quarter, Swaggy P. Holmes fought his way back, hitting a 3 with Kevin Garnett to make it a 1-point game, trailing 30-31. But Splash turned it up a notch to blow the game wide open, after splashing 3 after 3 after 3, while Swaggy P. Holmes struggled to score. Splash took a 54-39 lead.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final... Well, this was...
Hey, Brian. And Julius...
Oh, great story. Good stuff, Allie. And now the opening lineup for New York. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2. Barrett at the small forward. And it's Walker in at point guard. And for Indiana, Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. And it's Turner in at the 5. Well, here we are at mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Pass to LeVert. Randall pulls down the board. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Walker. Outside Fournier. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Back to LeVert. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Brogdon. Beyond the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out to the clock.
Knicks substitution.
Here's MP. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game in Indiana, and we'll be back right after this. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it comes to winning games.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars. They can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for New York, they've got Emmanuel Quickly, Toppin out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Reddish in at the 3. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. He drops it from range. Reddish has got 11.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
To the left wing. Sabonis finds MP. Back to Sabonis. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Rose. To the paint. Now here's Quickly. Back to Robinson. Rose outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
For Indiana, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To the wing, right side. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Stevenson. Here's MP. The 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. They're threatening here.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Stevenson. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Toppin. Back to Rose. Over MP. And it comes off the front of the rim. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Stevenson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Shot clock at 3. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
New York calls timeout. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers up by 2. And join us right back here after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish. Both teams changing it up here. .127 left in the fourth quarter. Randall finds Rose. Outside Robinson. Walker for 3. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Malcolm Brogdon.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Justin Holiday. MP is out there with O'Shea Brissett. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out left to the wing. Here's Duarte. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Brissett. Lets it fly. Unable to get that one. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something. Special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. With our entire 2K crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money showing my own banks. Only good to my household, gotta treat these women with man. So I had a full house, drop me in the house, tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worry about them no more, ain't worry about me no more. But they playing these streets some more. I'ma worry about how I grow, can't shit with me if we not same boat. My friends and they on my phone, you don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up these digits, I gotta I'm on a mission, I got a vision, keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm sipping. I'm different, move different, yeah, I don't know, let them present for Christmas. I want it all in my holiday wish. What I got on